To be fair, I haven't played him in a long time, and I've played it a lot more than him. He hasn't played it that much, so I might have pulled away to
Yeah, probably.
practice and all the lessons with you and stuff as well. So I'm sure they do.
Oh yeah, I mean, lessons alone is gonna really help you, just your thought process.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
playing more too. It's just yeah.
I'm just a bit more confident now, like sort of venturing out on the map. Like I used to just stay in my base, terrified
Yeah.
of
Yeah, no
moving.
need. Yeah, there's no need for that.
Mm,
Protoss doesn't have to be like that. Like
mm,
a lot of players feel like Protoss have to curl up in this little ball and
mm,
try to wait for Storm or something to come out, but they can be aggressive.
mm. Our
Um,
Colossus are amazing, aren't they?
yeah. And then again, if you're aggressive on the map, it's gonna be harder for him to orchestrate drop play because he's gotta like watch his main army and watch his base. So again, you want to do it smartly. Like you don't want to be like leaving your base when there's like 3 medevacs ready to drop you.
Mhm.
But at the same time, you want to have some map presence. Um, so yeah. All right, so let me do one more minute. If not, we'll play one more game.
Yeah, I think I wanted him to sort of to give me a lot of early pressure.
Mhm.
He didn't really, did he? He tried to do like a bunker rush, didn't he, of some
Yeah.
sort, which just went wrong.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you scouted it, and it was kind of
Waste.
yeah.
You can just win on the gold level just purely on macro, can't you?
Oh, absolutely.
Just
Yeah, just
defend,
sit
just
in your
defend.
base and move out with max ball. Yeah, yeah. It's a lot of Protoss play.
What, they just wait till they max out and then move out?
Yeah. At least like, I mean, I wouldn't say a lot of high level Protosses, but
Mm,
maybe a
mm,
lot of. But even like some higher level Protosses will turtle a bit, sit on 3 base and move out for a big attack.
mm,
Not totally unheard of. Plus, Protoss is really strong in the mid to late game
mm,
because they a lot of force fields accumulated, a lot of warp gates with warp in,
mm.
a nice army with AOE. Um, so
I'm
so
sure.
yeah. Oh shit! I didn't mean to leave the party.
It's alright.
Yeah, just go ahead and make again.
Okay, I'm just gonna nip the toilet. I'll be back in 10 seconds. Okay.
Okay.
Cheers. I think what helped me as well, there was times when you said to me like, he's moving out, and I hadn't spotted was moving out either.
Yep. You gotta keep an eye on your mini maps.
I
So
know.
important.
So I think that really helped me at times, even though I had more stuff. Like being ready for that battle is just so.
Yeah. It's like maybe the siege tank game would have been more of an example.
Mm.
Where if you didn't see him moving out and he had his siege tanks positioned in a nice spot, yeah, you might be screwed. But
And
since
you
you're
you
out on
tip,
the map,
yeah, you tipped me off to that one as well. To be fair, you said to me, "Look, they're moving out." I was like, "Oh, you know."
yep. But again, I was seeing what you should have seen or what you're supposed to see. So just
Mm.
kind of reminding you because your observer was there and you saw it was seeing the move out happen. So make
Mm.
sure.
Right. So what map?
Um,
Daybreak.
yeah, daybreak could be fine. And then next time I do have a he's not on right now, but
Trying to
do
range
have.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try to arrange it next time. I'll ask one of my Terran students on your. He's like I think I believe he's platinum, and I've
Oh,
been coaching him for a while, so
okay. That'll be
it'd be a good
interesting.
match. So
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, next time for the live coaching, I'll make sure I get someone lined up. Cause usually it's fine, not a
yeah.
problem, but just no one. Some days no one wants to play, so
Mm.
fair enough, I guess.
Uh,
So
everything okay here on the settings, yeah? Change you to
mhm,
referee, doesn't really matter, but
yep.
to be honest, any race is good. I mean,
Okay.
it doesn't matter, to be honest. I mean, I can do with improvements on all of them, really. I thought I'd cracked PvP, but I've been losing quite a bit on it recently.
Mhm.
Just from early game, just like even 4 gates, just one
Yeah.
misplaced force field and you've had it, haven't you?
Yep. You still got to respect the 4 gate.
Oh yeah.
Still, it's not as big, but it's still something. If you don't worry about it, you're gonna lose.
Oh yeah. And it's the most annoying thing is when I last played, I lost to it, but I did scout it. I knew it was coming. Still
Mhm.
didn't. I think I know where I went wrong though. I forgot to put guys on my second gas. I didn't have enough gas to get my Century and Immortal out.
Ah, I see. Okay. Yeah.
So I know where I went wrong, but it's still very unforgiving, isn't it? If you make one slight slip up.
Oh, extremely unforgiving. Yeah. That's the thing with these mirror matchups. At least PvP and ZVZ, very unforgiving in the early game.
Mhm. Have you noticed what I do at the start with my cameras?
Yeah, it's fine. You can set up these camera keys.
Yeah.
Definitely fine to do. I mean, it's a good time to do it. Not a lot of stuff going on in the early games.
Yeah. It's just I only do 3 bases at the moment because I struggle to remember to do like 3 of them, to be honest. You know what I mean?
Now, is that where you want to take your third?
Well, yeah. Isn't that the most natural place, or?
Take the one at the left, top left.
Okay.
9 o'clock. Take that
yeah,
one.
Yeah.
That one in the middle is something you would want to take, like as one of your last bases.
Okay.
Because it's further away and easier for you to cover. That one in the middle is exposed. It's very hard for you to cover. Because let's say you're playing a Terran, and you're just like, oh, okay. I'll just drop in your main if you have your army there, and then vice versa.
Notice no gas there and no buildings.
Mhm.
Does that mean cheese?
We'll scout around a little bit more. Look around the outskirts of his base, and then look around the outskirts of natural.
It looks a little bit cheesy to me.
Yeah. So in that case, again, save your chrono boost now. Start mining gas. This is very important. Start mining gas. You're just save your chrono boost for your gateway units now. Start your core. Okay. There's one Rax. Look around as natural.
Okay.
Sometimes put the Raxes over here. Sometimes.
There we go. 2 racks.
Okay, so just the 2 Rax. I don't know if he wants to go all in with this, but again, you can get another
chill
Zealot
out at the thing here. The watch
Yeah,
tower.
you can. So again, don't stop pro production.
I did then.
And next time, save that chrono boost for your stalkers. Stalkers are what's going to be important here, but just wait now for the
impending pressure.
Yep.
I'll wait for the stalker.
Just wait for the stalker to come out. You don't make the second zealot, just make the stalker and chrono it out. Good. Make another pylon.
When do you build second gas, typically on this matchup?
Usually after you get your nexus down.
Okay. After, expansion, yeah.
So with these first 2 units, go ahead and go out on the map. So go ahead, you want to do the same thing, scout him, poke at him, see what's going on.
Oh, what was that? Or something then.
Oh, he'll kill it then. Go ahead and send your zealot already. Oh, that's fine. Let's go ahead. Since he opened up 2 racks, you can probably lead with your stalker. You're not going to have marauders out. So yeah, just kind of poke, see if he's still all-inning or if he's just simply expanding. And yeah, you can just expand yourself.
Shall I leave one stalker back home?
Okay.
Does not really matter.
It doesn't matter here. In Heart of the Swarm it would matter, because of Reapers. But in Wings of Liberty, not so much. But you can go ahead and leave him there, that's fine. Because you're just poking with these 2 units. Go ahead and poke with them. What's going on up there? See if he's expanded or not.
Pull back.
You need to see if he's expanded though. Take a little bit of fire. Alright, run back.
Ah.
Fine, you can lose the Zealot. The Zealot's expendable, you just can't lose the Stalker. And you're gonna keep the Stalker. Now keep the Stalker at this watchtower and send your pro back home. Get you comfortable with being on the map here. Alright, then start your double gate and your robo.
Oh. Put the wrong units then.
Generally, you'd want to get the double gates out a little sooner. So if he did do some early pressure, you could adjust to it. It'd be very hard for you to adjust right now. But generally, if they go fast expand, you're not going to see any type of pressure until like the 9:30, 10-minute mark. Alright, start mining your gas at your natural. I mean, at your main. Good. Just keep powering your probe. And then you're going to get about 3 to 4 centuries. Go ahead and take your second gas, or one of your gases at your natural. So right now, you're just going to be powering work. Go ahead and turn your gateway on too. And then you'll make a century. You'll make up to 3 to 4 centuries, or 4 to 5 centuries. And yeah, it's fine to queue up probes. Like if you want to queue up 2 to 3 probes at a time, that's fine. It's not bad. Probes build so fast anyway. Okay. So you get those 2 out, then you go start mining gas at your natural. And then before you get that 4th century, start your robotics bay. Cancel the immortal.
Cancel it.
Yep, get the robotics bay out, and then you can make the immortal. You need to get this robotics bay going now. Next time, build it on the left side.
Build what?
The robotics bay on the left side.
Why?
Protected from drops better.
On the left side?
You see where you built your robo bay? It's on the right side of your base.
Oh, sorry, I thought you meant the robotics factory. Sorry.
No.
Where's that?
But that's fine.
Going? So I've got a reserver going in here, yeah?
Yeah. It's just you want to put your buildings in a better spot. Because losing that could lose you the game.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
shit, supply block again.
Yeah, go ahead and get a couple piles, and you're fine. Then you don't have to worry about aggression for another minute.
Starport here
really
with reactor.
unit. Yeah, I don't really know. Looks like he's confused on what he wants to do. I don't see any units. It's just like stuff. His medevac timing's fine, but I don't think he has units, so it's fine. Alright. Alright, you're looking good.
Take a third?
Not yet.
No, okay. I haven't got enough minerals anyway.
Yeah, just wait a little bit. Because generally they would be pushing out here. Like he's had good medevac timing, just he's doing like too many different things. Like
Is
he's
he?
going, yeah, he's going like bio and tank and medevac. You can't do that. So you can go ahead and you have to take your third now. But again, feel free to give it up though if you can't defend it. But I think you'll be able to defend it.
Too much gas, haven't I?
Fine, it goes away pretty quickly. No more sentries. No more sentries. Just make double forage and start your Twilight Council. Also, your supply blocked again.
I've got a few pylons on the way, haven't I? And a Twilight Council.
Yep, Twilight Council, yep. Now you're going to start transitioning into Ionic Storm.
More gates.
Research
What do we got? Yeah. Drop about 2 to 3 more gateways. Also, get a pylon toward the back of your base. Back right. Good warp in point if you need to warp in for a drop.
Okay. Yeah, blink.
Yeah, oh, yeah, blink. Oh, he's dropping. Pull your workers and grab your colossi. Come on, react.
Not bad for it.
Yeah, that was kind of even. Yeah, just replenish your probes. Also see the probes at your natural. Always make sure everything's working. The other idle there.
Where? Natural.
Natural.
Shit, yeah.
Always good to... I mean, that happened because you pulled. But always make sure after drops, nothing like that's going on. Sometimes you grab them, throw them all on a gas, and
Fuck.
then at the end of the game you realize you had 20 probes on an assimilator, things like that.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's fine. Just go ahead and turn on your gates. And again, that's why you would want a pylon back there. To
Just
have
done
some-
it, hadn't I? Like literally as he dropped.
Yeah, I know, it's kind of funny. I was like, you need to put a pylon back there because it's good, and then he drops there. But
Would
and
you
also,
have? Oh, sorry, go on.
no, what were you saying?
I was going to say, what units would I have down there? Would I have zealots or stalkers?
Stalkers. You get a maybe a zealot there, but usually 4 to 5 stalkers. Usually when drops are out, you want to keep stalkers in the back of your base. So after the 10-minute mark, you need a pack of stalkers back there if you're playing like passive. Just because if you had 5 stalkers back there, you probably could have killed one of the drop ships before it dropped.
Research complete. Highlight for
My Templar. Oh, it's there, it's still building.
highlight.
Should I start building workers soon?
Yeah, keep making workers. Again, non-stop workers until you're saturated on 3 base. Because the only exception is if your 3rd base is stalled a lot, you might want to keep, maybe not make as many, but. Alright, go and research Psionic Storm. Get supply blocked again, so make sure to go and drop, 4 to 5 pylons.
For you building up.
So that's just going to be a big thing for you to overcome, just all these supply blocks.
Upgrade complete.
Focusing on it. Everything else is fine at this stage. It's just the supply blocks.
They're doing me in, aren't they?
Yeah.
Costing me time.
Mhm.
There was a drop there.
Yeah, so go ahead and pull your guys.
Your probes are under attack.
Those cannons did well, didn't they?
Well, you would want them near the drop site. They're kind of weird there. They don't really do much there. Drop like maybe 1 in the mineral line, and then maybe at this point you could have a high Templar back there as well for some feedbacks.
Cassant des Templars. Cassant des Templars. Highlight for hire. Research complete.
Also in the back of your main, go ahead and make a couple cannons there and a high Templar. Supply block,
You
good.
must construct
No.
additional pylons.
Alright. Normal.
Is it? It feels good.
Alright. Uh-oh, another drop coming. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I mean, everyone has their issues.
We cannot
Some people with supply blocks, some people with army control. Some people with upgrades,
It's alright,
Go ahead,
drop all upgrades.
Yeah, you're doing okay on the up.
Fuck.
Some people forget a lot
My
of
army's
things.
all over the show here.
Yep.
Jesus.
Go ahead and make a high Templar back there in your main.
In the main.
Yes, by those cannons. So if he drops there, you can get a couple good feedbacks off. And then also drop one down there and a cannon by the 3rd, and then you would probably want to go ahead and
des Templars.
gear up to move out.
I've got one by the 3rd, haven't I?
Highlight
Yep,
for
but put a cannon in your mineral line.
upgrade
And have a
complete.
pile on there.
Go like your gas or something. You can start moving out, dropping pylons, take your 4th base in the middle. Also, you have a Colossus. You have 2 Colossi at your 3rd, your natural. I don't know if they're trapped in there or not.
Let's say that. I think there's just them there.
Depleted.
Yeah.
No, they're not. I think it's time to move out, innit?
Yep. So make sure you're taking the 4th behind this. And again, drop a cannon in your 3rd because he's gonna backstab drop you once you leave.
Mineral field.
Ah!
Mineral field depleted.
Make sure what, put a cannon on the 3rd.
Yeah, by your mineral line. Okay.
It's probably things I'm playing silly beggars here. Some forward pylons.
We're fine. Start moving out again. See what he's got. See if he's taken a third yet. Then you should have a better idea of what's going on. The more you play, the more you'll be doing this little things. Like you should already have like either an observer or a pylon at his third and at his fourth, just to see when he's taking those bases. But again, well, one step at a time. Make sure you check those other bases before you go for the natural. Never go for the natural if he has other bases. But if he doesn't have other bases, then that's fine.
Upgrade complete.
So you can drop a Dark Shrine, about 5 to 10 more gates. Check the other bases first.
I am. I've sent zealots.
Where'd they go? I think they went back to your group.
Did they? Oh, bollocks. Whoa.
You have to make some. Probably have to make a couple more stalkers for your army.
Then I'm supply block, don't I? I mean,
Go. Check. You need to check the other bases. Just bring your full army and check the other bases.
okay.
Check bottom right.
Because I keep pressing the control group, it keeps pulling my zealot back.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So either you do just control click it out, or just warp in a new zealot.
There's a base here.
All right.
Mineral field depleted.
Okay. Now careful with your Colossi. If he brings the Vikings in, storm the Vikings.
Yeah, they're on me. Oh, you bastard.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
You can be warping into the new pylons. Try to be warping in during the battle. Attack move, attack move, attack move.
Shit now. Fuck.
Or you, I mean, you can take that if you use feedback instead of storm. Feedback that stuff.
Mineral field depleted.
Messed up there.
You warping in.
Mineral field.
Go ahead and use your chrono boost on your gateways. Get used to this kind of stuff. Go ahead and chrono all your gates.
Out.
Drop it at your third. Use that High Templar to storm. Oh.
Ah.
Mineral field.
Just warp in some stuff there.
Base is under attack.
Left here, do I?
You're fine. He doesn't have any base.
Mineral.
Just gather yourself. Grab that Colossus. Transfer your probe from your natural to your third, your fourth. Also kill those two medevacs that are above your third. Warping Stalkers or High Templar or something.
Vespine Geyser exhausted. Upgrade complete.
And also pull your main army back at his like natural. Pull it back to a safe position. So if you look away, like you're not gonna.
Mineral field.
Yeah, pull it away. Pull it somewhere safe. So you're ready.
Dead.
Because you're all over the place right now. You just need to gather yourself. Pull yourself to safety. Add some more gates.
Mineral field depleted. Highlight for ire.
How much minerals I've got?
Keep making Colossi. You've killed all his Vikings.
Have I?
I think so. At least
Upgrade
most of them. Look for all your idle probes.
Should I warp any of these into Archons? Because I've got loads of them.
Yeah. Warping some of them into Archons. That's fine. Also, you have 24 idle probes, so get those guys to work.
Where are the fuckers? Oh, there, yeah. Right.
You also have some probably at your gases in your main. Grab those dudes. Okay, you got the most of them, so that's fine. Yeah, take the middle base.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Oh, fuck.
It's fine.
Hasn't got
Yeah,
it.
go check his bases. Yeah, I mean, go ahead and check his third again. And you can leave maybe a zealot at the watchtower or something, so you can see if he's flanking you again.
Got fucking units everywhere.
They have that like select army unit now. They've added in the interface. I don't really like that button, but
No, I don't like the sound of that either, to be honest. I don't think you need it.
I don't think so. I don't like the select unit button because they usually have Templars spread everywhere, so it's kind of annoying. But yeah, you can probably go ahead and attack him now.
I've pretty much.
You starved him, so now you can just keep wailing on him. Yeah, just go at him. You are losing your 4th, but you're gonna kill him, so it's fine. Feed back the Thors. Stop feedbacking that Thor.
Why?
Fed back the same Thor like 3 times.
Oh, did I? Did not need to do that.
Yeah. Just one. Because then if you keep feedbacking, you just keep taking 1 hit point off. Yeah, Simpson Zealot's up there. And yeah, that should be good. He's got nothing left.
Your probes are under attack. Upgrade complete.
The zealot.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Let's run away. This is the trap. Fuck it out now. GG now, baby.
Yep.
I was a bit closer.
Yeah.
Some decent drops in there.
Yeah, he got some good drops in.
I'm so happy.
Yeah, he did good, man. Destroyed him.
It's fucking, it's the supply blocks that let me down, aren't they? And some of the unit control as well.
Yeah, those are the things I'd say need the most work, is the supply blocks are a bit excessive for a player of your level.
Are they?
I mean, even a gold player. I mean, I don't know, or maybe that's kind of normal, but they were a little higher than normal. And then the unit control felt very awkward, so you might need to work on that a little bit, because you felt very awkward when you're in the fights.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you were still trying to like grab things, and stuff was everywhere, and then when you would try to warp in, sometimes you weren't warping in, and so just things that can work on just get a little bit smoother with that.
Yeah.
But again, it shows you kind of like where kind of your deficiencies are right now, and it's kind of the supply blocking and the unit control, but your
So it's still
economy.
useful, even though it probably would have been you would have probably wanted to play someone a lot better than me, or not a lot better, but you know, probably get beat more.
I think it's fine for our first live coaching. It kind of eased you into it anyway.
Yeah, of course. And also, you can see the deficiencies already. I know what I need to, what
Yeah.
I'm doing wrong.
Yeah, I mean, he gave you enough of a fight where I could see like what's going on. So, I mean, I guess the positive side is when I'm beating up on you the entire time is your economy is very strong, and kind of unit comp you're going for is good. And the expansion timing was fine. It was just the supply blocks and the unit control, and somewhat the scouting, but the scouting was overall okay.
Yeah. Cool.
But yeah.
All right then. Are we all done?
Well, any other questions before we wrap it up today, Tom?
I think now must be well. I've always got questions, me. Do you think? I don't know. Do you think maybe I could have done more with the early scouting and stuff as well? Was my sort of my vision of the map not good enough at times?
Yeah, I mean, it was fine. You basically were doing all you could do. You were getting more smooth with it each game, but next time, you know, I mean, once you get really good at it, you'll already have that zealot walking down there, and then you can get a really quick scout. But I mean, that was fine with the probe. Fine, it was fine. And then the zealot stalker again. You're just poking to see like what he's got, if he's expanded, if he's still on one base, you know. and you saw that it was pretty efficient each of the games. It gave you a lot of information. Even in game one, you were doing a lot of damage to him, which is really odd. But every now and then, your Zealot Stalker will do a lot of damage because either the Terran forgets something or he was like super greedy and skips the bunker. But yeah, I mean that's fine. The important thing is getting you comfortable being out on the map, which
Yeah.
you don't seem like you were too comfortable being out on.
Sometimes I get a bit anxious, thinking I should be doing more. You know, thinking like, God, I can't see anything, and anything could happen any minute. You know, and I think that's knowing the timings, knowing what's possible and what's not, and feeling generally comfortable. And sometimes like I get a bit paranoid about drops. Didn't so much in that game, but only because he wasn't doing any in the first few games. So I probably was a bit blasé with drops really, and not even thinking about them. But it's kind of you know, knowing like just. And when I play on pylons all over the map, you know, just so I could feel more comfortable.
Yeah.
Almost like a line of pylons going across the middle of the map.
Yeah, you don't really get to like that, but you know, the longer in the game, the more you can throw pylons on the map. That's fine. But yeah, I mean, you were holding the drops fairly well. It's all just about watching the minimap reacting, and also having units in position. A lot of the time, you had just everything in one big ball.
Yeah.
I was trying to like get some cannons and some high Templars in other places, but again, the more you can get used to watching your mini map, the better you can react to those drops. So maybe that drop at the third, you just double feedback it instead of it doing damage.
That's one thing I don't use and don't understand properly is feedbacks, and I didn't know, for example, to feedback Thors. I didn't see why wouldn't you storm them? Was it more effective?
Well, what feedback does is it turns the mana against the user. So if a Thor has 80 mana, it does 80 damage to the Thor. If a Thor has maxed mana, which is 200, it does 200 damage to the Thor. So that's what feedback does. It
Mana? What's mana? I don't know what that is.
The purple energy.
Oh, energy, right, okay.
Yeah, sorry, mana. It's just whatever.
Yeah,
just the energy. So it turns the energy against the user. So that's why sometimes you can snipe medevacs out of the sky if you feedback them if they have over 150 health.
It kills them.
Kills them if they have over that health. Even if it doesn't kill them, you disable the healing because you get rid of the energy. It not only does damage to the medevac, but it gets rid of the energy.
What do Thors use energy for?
Nothing. It's a terrible ability.
What does it do? What does it?
It's just like the siege ability.
Oh yeah, I've seen it with the backpack
cannon.
thing.
I mean, literally, it doesn't. I don't know a good use for it. I mean, yeah, maybe you can take some buildings down fast, and it does stun units. But I mean, I think it's. I don't know. It's not good. I mean, the only thing I could see you using it for is maybe stunning an Immortal or a Colossus, because it does stun them, but it completely makes your Thor vulnerable for 10 seconds and it can't move.
Yeah.
And it almost does as much damage just firing normally. So it's kind of a dumb. And then you have this like thing that can get fed back, and you know, it's just like it's just not a good ability.
Do you think? Do you think are they going to boost Thors in Heart of the Swarm, or have they already?
No, I think they're going to keep them pretty much the same.
So they're going to be no tech play then from Terran again.
Oh, they have Hellbats now, and tanks come with Siege.
Okay.
You don't have to research Siege anymore, so you're going to see more mech play. I mean, Thors have a place in against Zerg.
Do they?
Yeah, against Mutaballs.
Oh right, okay. But not against Protoss, really.
Not really against Protoss. I mean, every now and then you got a Terran that tries to work them in, but for the most part, there's not really a place. But now that mech's a little more common, you might start seeing them a little bit more in Heart of the Swarm. But it's going to be more like the medevac. I mean, the tank, Hellbat.
Yeah.
Something like that. But you might see a Thor in there thrown in there, since the Terran will probably be more likely to go mech. But yeah. But yeah.
Cool. All right then. Well, it's been a pleasure as always.
All right. Well, I'll talk to you later, Tom. Just let me know when you want to set the next one up.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually off for quite a bit now, but I'm starting a new job soon, so I've booked a bit of time off. So.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to be free quite a bit. I'm off for 4 days, the next 4 days, and then I'm in for 4 days, and then I'm off for a week. So definitely be hammering the StarCraft, I think. So I'll give you a message and let you know.
Yeah, just drop me a Skype and we'll figure something out.
Cool. All right then, mate. Well, take it easy. I'll see you soon.
All right, have a nice evening.
All right, take care.